This entire operation is based on the premise, and I'll read it from their press release, an immigration enforcement effort across the state of Maine targeting the worst of the worst criminal illegal aliens. That's the mission, the worst of the worst criminal illegal aliens. Well, as evidence of what they're doing here in Maine, yesterday they released pictures of 4 people that had been arrested. 2 have been convicted. 1 is charged with, but apparently not convicted, and 1 was convicted of operating under the influence. They also told us on Monday they've arrested 50 people. One of my questions is, who are the other 46? These are 4 that they've given us. One of them is an OUI, which I think few people would characterize as the worst of the worst. But what are the other? Who are the other 46 that they arrested this week, and what were they either charged with or convicted of that constitutes the worst of the worst? I think ICE owes us some information. They've said that there are 1,400 targets in Maine. We'd like to know the nature of those targets. What crimes are they charged with? Have they been convicted? Or have they only been arrested and not convicted?
Had a pretty classy camera.
I bet. Yeah.
Are those cameras with this guy?
I also met just now with the superintendent of schools, and I'm hearing both directly from people in the community and also from the superintendent about the soft damage that's being done by this. In other words, the damage to children whose parent may disappear. The other question, of course, is where are these people going? Where are they being held? And under what circumstances? But the damage to children, to families, the breadwinner who's being taken away, what's going to happen to that family? Are we going to see a surge in evictions in a month or so because of this? What's happening is people kind of putting themselves under self-imposed house arrest. Children staying home from school. The superintendent testified last night at the public meeting that about attendance is down about 5%. I think now it's a little more than that, and in some schools it's over 15%. Kids are staying home from school. Parents are afraid to take their kids to school. They're afraid to put them on the bus. Those are the kinds of things, that's the kind of hurt that I'm talking about. People are afraid to go to work, and we're going to see that reflected when they can't pay their mortgage or they can't put food on the table. And I'm hearing from employers who are having a fairly high level of absenteeism because the people that are in a gray zone are afraid to go out, in public.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to Mirror Now.